Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you guys a little bit of my university life. This is me on my way to the education building in which my political science class is being held. I'm using the direct link or the crusty dusty munnels. I heard about this awesome opportunity in which you get to visit Montreal, Quebec, and you get to learn about all their politics, and you get to go to all these major music festivals and just have fun. So I'm definitely going to apply. Just grabbing my seat. In today's class, we covered certain topics relating to global affairs or international.
Blah, blah, blah. Proper name, place name, backstory stuff.
As you can tell, I was having a wonderful time trying to get my laptop out of my bag. As I mentioned earlier, political science was the only class that I had today. As you can see, I usually have an English class as well, but it was cancelled because my professor was sick.
The grass, the dirt, just like I dreamed they'd be.
Here I am just importing the slides that are uploaded to the Brightspace, just so I can add my own notes while the prof is going over his lecture notes. Now I'm going to study in the education library before heading home. And after about an hour and a half, my assignment is finally done. And now it's time for me to get out of here and go home. Just got my Christmas tree, don't mind the mess.
Who made that mess? You did, Kate.
I'll set it up probably tomorrow, maybe? We'll see. Okay, I was just about to lock in, and then I was like, "Aw, I miss these hoes." Just kidding. I mean my best friends. I love them to death. Yeah, so now I'm about to lock in. I'm turning on some lo-fi music, and then I'm gonna try and study some economics and business, but we'll see how it goes. So I'm starting to feel like an academic victim, especially for economics. Like, I'm sorry, I just can't look at another fucking credit card. I'm so sick and tired of it. And like the graphs, the amount of graphs, I literally hate graphs. No, you know what? I like graphs when they make sense. Okay, this is a really bad example. Like, that makes sense. But I'm just so over economics, and it's not even like, oh, this is my only class that I had to take in it, because this semester I'm taking microeconomics, while next semester I'll have to take macroeconomics, so that's gonna be a blast. And I mean, no hate to the professor, like, she seems like a great person. I just don't think that teaching is her forte. She's kind of all over the place. And when you're teaching like a university course, like high school, you could probably get away with being unorganized, let's be real. But university, like, it's planned down to the T. Like, you literally have a course schedule. Because of her disorganization, we were supposed to have 8 quizzes. We've only had 6 or 5, and we're missing an entire chapter. She literally had to go around and ask the other economic profs if they could exclude their students from doing it, which I don't know. Like, how do you think that you were colleagues with you if you literally had to, like, hey, so flat, and that's a new prosecution. I think like, okay, this is, even though I know my professor isn't going to see this, I know this is proof to my microeconomics prof that I do put in the work. Yeah, so I went on here, I watched a bunch of videos, went over here, I looked over the syllabus, I went on my notes page, searched up different things that I didn't understand, went on the Khan Academy 20 tests. Like I said before, I did lock in. I was doing this total fixed cost, variable cost, total cost. It's gone now. But I saw a little notification thing and I was like, oh, maybe she has some extra resources posted. No, it's just that I thought that despite me maybe crying, it would be good content if I were to react to that on camera. So I'm not mad. Yeah, it's fine. Like, it's good. It's not bad, but I don't know. I'm a little bit disappointed. Yeah, it's fine. No, it's fine. I think maybe I just overamped myself with how I did on the midterm, because I did pretty well on the midterm. I almost got a 90. But also, some of this doesn't really make too much sense, like, based on the feedback. Said also, I guess you forgot to put some statements in quote. Have you heard of paraphrasing? Okay. It's fine. I'll get through it. I'll get over it. Okay, so maybe I'm a little upsetty spaghetti. But that's okay. You're allowed to be upset when you're in university. Am I going to say that I'm not proud of the work that I did? No. I put in a lot of work. I'll get better in time. This is my first ever experience with university, so I have to be gentle and I have to be kind to myself. But I think that's what a lot of first year university and college students, for that matter, struggle with. It's like, this is brand new to you, most likely, and you already took the initiative to go to post-secondary. Not a lot of people are willing to put in the work or take the time and the money to go through with it. And if you're studying at all, that's another initiative. So you're already showing 2 principles of leadership. So you're doing really well for yourself. And if you still find that that is not helping you, like it's not helping me, getting the additional help. Don't just study when you know you're not going to do well because the last assessment that you didn't go that great. You need to either find a tutor, go to the free academic help centers on campus, find different ways to study, sometimes just rereading your notes, or even sometimes using Quizlet or flashcards doesn't work for everybody. So it's important to be kind and calm.
I said be calm. Try to relax.
And just think about what you could be doing wrong and try and assess how you can change what you're doing. If you had a research paper or an exam or a midterm, final, whatever, that didn't go how you wanted it to or how you expected you to do, it's because you probably have these high expectations coming out of high school, right? And you may need to lower them a little bit, but it's okay to have goals and expectations for yourself, but they just don't have to be all the way up here all the time. So once again, taking that extra step to get the help that you need is crucial and essential to the university experience. I know a lot of other first year university students are struggling as well. I mean, it's not like, haha, you're struggling. Not like that. It's more of, I'm glad you can understand where I'm coming from. in terms of grades and high expectations. So yes, I am a little bit upset. Am I going to cry about it? Probably not. What am I going to do instead? Probably study for my final exam more than what I had anticipated I needed to. I mean, I was still going to study a lot anyway, but maybe putting in the extra work now just so later on, like closer to the exam, I don't have to do as much cramming. And going over my research paper with my prof could additionally help me understand some terms that we'll be going over for the final exam. So yeah, and there was one comment on there on the feedback that was given to my assignment, and it was like, you forgot to use quotation marks. And I went through the entire thing again. I mean, I already know it like the back of my hand, right? Knuckle, 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 finger, 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 finger. But I went through it again just to make sure. And I think the only one they referred to was a long quotation, which you don't put quotation marks around, at least not in my understanding. Maybe we do, or maybe we're supposed to in university, but I wasn't aware. So I'm going to talk to my prof about that and just, understand why I lost the marks there. Especially when I didn't know and nobody clarified to me. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I did that fine, but I'll have a chat with my prof about it. Yeah. So like I said, I am a little bit upset, but I'm going to take this little downfall, or this little lull, and listen to the feedback, listen to the criticism that I'm receiving, and try and apply it to my final exam, and hopefully I can boost my mark or maintain my mark. I'm happy with either. But yeah, we'll see anyway. But there's no point in sulking about it. I mean, you can cry if you need to cry, but it's just, you have to get out of that rut. That is another thing that I see a lot of students having issues with. Upset because of a grade that you received. Like I said, I am too, that's fine. But staying in that rut, not passing in any more assignments, not listening to the feedback, not going to class, not studying for your final. My advice to myself, just keep pushing forward. I'll do better on the next one, and if I don't, that's okay too. I'm just going to have a chat with my prof and keep pushing through. So I hope that little spiel helped you guys as it did me. It was really nice to get my feelings out toward my university experience. It's not all great, believe it or not. For some reason, the audio for this clip completely messed up, so here's another rendition of it. I just got it in my communication studies class, the very last class, and I'm really going to miss my professor and all my wonderful classmates. It was a really enjoyable course this term, and I just got an assignment back, and here's my grade. And that concludes today's vlog. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching as much as I enjoyed filming it, because it was very authentic and I didn't cut out any parts that were crucial to the vlog, just so you guys could see a true university experience. Because yes, it can be scary. Yes, it can be unfulfilling at times, but there's so many great experiences, fun moments, and amazing opportunities in between that you get to take advantage of when you go to university or college. And I really hope that the negative and the positive shown through in this vlog. And with that, the 2024 season comes to an end. Yeah, that pretty much wraps up my first ever semester at MUN, and I can't wait to take you guys along for however many more that I have here. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Goodbye.